this is a determine who goes into the winner match.
All right then. Inferno once again between these two Swedish titans. It's going to be fun to see if it's Fnatic, who did win Dreamhack Winter, or if it's going to be the up-and-comers, potentially SK here, with their new lineup. Already JW is down. It's SK starting on the terrorist side. Pronax trying to land some shots, but he's actually missing quite a bit. It's going to have to fall back. devilwalk in some trouble. Maikelele going to take him down, and now there's Marco taking down Flusha. It's just going to be 2 people left, and now just schneider in a 1-on-4, and a great start for SK. Lopez, what happened this round?
That was a really, really quick start by SK. It's a very big pistol round win there early on. And just a really good start for SK. I mean, for an underdog like them, I feel like it's really important to get a flying start to these games. You don't want to start slow and then start working your way into the game. So, good start by SK, and they just ran over Fnatic's defense. That wasn't even close.
Not even a little bit. I think that is maybe part of the power, and it's actually been a part of the power for, I think, a lot of the teams that XM and SKYTTEN have been in, is that they've been a little bit crazy. So it's been hard for a team who maybe tries to play some set strats, some setups, because it's hard to count on what they're going to do.
Yeah. Well, let's see what SK has up their sleeves now. Fnatic obviously had a save round. They bought some CZ75s.
But
looks
no
like
armor.
They are going to push down Banana here. And they're going to see a couple of SK players there if they actually do push all the way through. It's three counter-terrorists right now in Banana. devilwalk gets the first kill on XM there.
With a USPS as well, that's actually not that easy, especially because he had a shotgun. Seems like maybe that shouldn't have been a kill. And wondering if they don't regret that they didn't buy any armor now, because with that early kill, they could be doing quite a bit. And haven't lost a single player yet. And all of SK actually moving up Banana here, except for ROQUE, who's a little bit behind. They're leaving pronax inside the B bomb site as the only person. So this is actually a really good decision from SK right now.
Yeah, still depends what... Yeah, Fnatic's rotation is not going to be even remotely there on time. With the only gun now stuck in the site, this is definitely going to be around for SK.
Yeah. Do you appreciate the naming tags here with the last name and then the actual name afterwards?
Like with pita.
That feels old school. Yeah.
Like with pita, Fare.
Yeah. Well, it's not quite, but close.
Yeah, that ruined it. Plus, also XM just refuses to use XM.
Well, he's changed his name now to Maikelele.
You don't get to change your name.
I have a hard time. I forget about it too, but I try. I do try.
No, you don't get to change it. It's too late.
It's too late.
You made your bed, now lie in it.
They're all coming in for some exit kills here, and actually we'll get the one. Then it's going to sit on the bomb as it explodes. But all things considered,
good effort by devilwalk getting two kills on a full save for him. So not a bad save run. It's never a bad save run if you can get 2 kills. But 2-0 SK now. And it's going to be another save for Fnatic.
We're just waiting. They are buying some, again, a flash and a smoke here. So I'm wondering, I mean, there are some really cool stuff you can do with obviously the smoke's going out already, but they have the flashbang in here, and I'm wondering, yeah, they're sort of setting up to maybe push Banana and take a quick peek behind that flash, which is generally a pretty cool idea. If we take a look at devilwalk, actually, I'm wondering if he's already if he has it. Yeah, so he's ready with it. There's the flash going to come out, and now they're going to peek right after, which obviously we know nobody is there, but if somebody had been there,
yeah, SK actually were in the beginning of Banana at first, I think, but they just fell back as soon as the flash came out. So the flashes came a little too early. XM now takes out pronax. And SK are just playing smart. They're staying really far back, trying to make sure they don't get caught off guard by anything SK's doing. I mean, Fnatic is doing, excuse me. And SK's playing well so far, early on. I mean, still very early. Epsilon played longer.
Yeah, that's true.
Well against NIP, and then it ended, but we all know how it ended, but
it's going to be down to that 4th round when Fnatic start picking up rifles. We'll have to figure out if they can hold on to it or not. But
yeah, we'll see.
In the beginning, it's looking. You're right. It is looking good for SK, and they're playing really carefully as well. No craziness coming out yet.
But there's some damage dealt on Emilio. He's now down to low health. 2 more Fnatic players here at the A side, and both just get easily taken out. It's going to be 3-0 SK. It's going to be our first gun round here.
3-0, so pretty good start for the underdog team. But now comes the question that we need answered here. How is Fnatic going to be doing once they picked up the rifles? There is no AWP on JW early on. I don't really think that's necessarily a big deal, because they have still a lot of the first half to go, so they can always pick it up later, see if it's going to work out without it.
it's interesting choice nonetheless, because I would have expected him to opt.
Oh, but he's aggressive nonetheless without the orb. He's still going to go up into the apartments, take the kill right there. devilwalk, who was actually pushing down with the stairwell, he's going to be going down. And right now it's actually a 3-on-3. JW taking some damage, but he has a lot of information from that second mid.
Yeah, but we just saw JW do what we criticized him for earlier. He stayed there, just kept peeking after that first kill. He probably, I'm not sure if he would have instantly gotten away, but could have maybe smoked there and just ran away in a couple seconds, and they would have had a 5v4 there. But he just kept peeking and his teammates died, and now they're down to a 3v3 where they actually have the health disadvantage as well. Yeah. So it'll be a tough round, but I think JW can still swing this round for Fnatic. He's in a very good spot to spot the SK players walking in the middle. Oh, if they do go up. I think he's going to see someone now.
Flash comes in, they realize that they definitely know now, and he's the only one guarding this A bomb site. So if they come for him, he's going to need to get some backup really quickly. And time is running out though for SK, and they still have the bomb over by, well, top of mid basically. So I'm wondering if they're going to pick it up and run B instead. And if they do, and it seems like they will, Schneider's going to be alone here, Lurpus.
Yep, and he's going to have to get at least 1 kill, preferably 2.
Backup is coming in, so Fnatic making a really good counter-rotation. They realize early what's going on, and there's one from Schneider. Goes for a second one, but he's going to get taken down by Pita, and Flusha's there right afterwards. But these are one by one engagements from Fnatic. They never really managed to get that proper teamwork crossfire going on. So now it's JW in a 1-on-2. The bomb has gone down. He's got a kit, though. He's going to pick up the first kill. Now it's on Pita to try and save this for SK. If they get this round, it's huge. Fnatic won't be able to buy anything, and it's 1-on-1. A lot hinges on it. JW pushing in behind new box, seeing if he can find Pita, shooting to the right, shooting to the left. He's trying to get it. Just one more bullet. It's all it takes. He's trying. He gets the kill, and I think there's going to be enough time as well. So it's a nice save from JW in that 1-on-2.
Yeah, definitely saved his team there. Now the problem is, even though Fnatic win this round, they're actually super broke. So all their players are going to have just about the minimum amount of money you can have after winning a round. And this coming round is actually going to be harder for Fnatic to win than the previous round was. So SK now have a very good chance of just completely breaking Fnatic's bank and forcing them on 1 or 2 save rounds. So this is going to be a huge round for Karn's team. And a bit of, some evidence for what you're just saying here is the fact that devilwalk and pronax have 2 FAMASas instead. So we see the results of that lack of economy there. Going to be really tricky to see how it's going to unfold. And they have how many smokes do they have left? They have 2 smokes left already. That's not that much. Basically no nades on devilwalk, schneider, or pronax only has 1. So it's going to be tough. XM gets the entry kill there. Schneider also TK'd pronax a little. And Schneider very nearly gone down. He did get the return onto XM, but it might not be enough here. It's a 4-on-4, and again, the health disadvantage for Fnatic. Yeah, it's fairly sizable too, because Schneider is just down to 10 health or so. There's 1 more hit and he's dead. Let's see what SK chooses to do here. This is usually the kind of round that Pita's calling actually works the best in, I find. I feel like he's actually a pretty good mid-round caller. It's probably something he picked up from Karn. Yeah, I agree. Playing with him for a while. I think that's his strength as a caller. I'm not sure he's that great at preparing strats and all that stuff, but I think he's a good mid-round caller doing on the fly. As Flush is going to see all the action here now in the A side. Yeah, certainly made the right call, moving to the A bomb side. It's 1 person defending. They do trade with him, but it still works out great for SK. Now they're going to get the bomb down, and this retake is going to be near impossible for Fnatic. They have so few grenades to try and do this. Put 1 in already, but Emilio is waiting right on the edge. He's already got great damage. He's going to go for the spray. Doesn't get it, but it's still going to be devilwalk 1-on-2 here. And that's actually too much for him. He's going to make a run for it. That's interesting. So yeah, that was a good call by Pita to attack the A side. Flusha actually played that really well. He first dropped the flash to try to delay SK. SK, and then actually M1 got 1 more kill. He was close to getting that 2nd kill. But still, his teammates were so far away that even getting that 1 kill and flashing SK wasn't enough. They were able to get the bomb down, getting good positions in a 3v3 with a bomb planet. I mean, you're just not going to retake that, especially with one of your players at 10 health. No, definitely not. And that means now Fnatic just have the 1 rifle that devilwalk saved, and they're going to be ecoing for the rest. What kind of information does Pita get from his teammates, or is it also just like we were talking about, this is a domestic matchup, they know the players, so is that why he's able to make some of these mid-round calls? I mean, it could be any of that. I didn't see Fnatic do anything that would make a sound. So no. I don't think his teammates were able to give him too much information. But I mean, if they knew Schneider was low, they might have figured he's probably not going to stay in B. He might rotate because of that. I get the feeling sometimes that having those kind of skills, like you can call it intuition or whatever you want, is one of the major factors that's a difference between someone who's just very good at playing Counter-Strike and someone who's actually a professional player.
And I think it's maybe almost impossible for those of us who aren't to actually fully appreciate how, you know, what kind of intuition goes into that. But it's still very impressive when you see it, because obviously that was a perfect call, going to the A-bomb site. So now, this round up, already devilwalk taking some damage, and it's a 3-round lead for SK on the less favored side of Inferno. So it's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah. SK just beeping up the middle area. Pita spotted JW now. Devilwalk is the only player with a weapon. JW also has a CZ75. Devilwalk's going to see some action here. But SK actually hear him. I think they must have heard him shooting there behind the smoke. So we'll see if they choose to rotate.
JW sees that 75 going to run right behind him, gets the first kill, but he gets caught trying to back into Boiler Room. Devilwalk is still in here. The bomb is chopped up there. It's a 2-on-3, and Devilwalk goes down. That's a great headshot coming out again from Pita here. And now Emilio, good spot.
And I'm not sure who you complimented in the previous game for their patience, but if JW had that same patience there, he probably gets 2 kills, right? If he just continues walking, gets way closer.
Yeah, you might be right. It seemed like that was maybe a little bit too quick, or maybe he should have committed fully to it, one or the other.
Well, I mean, he might not, but he definitely panicked a little bit there. He instantly started shooting. He might have been able to creep up a little closer, because most of the time, getting that 1 kill is not really going to make or break your round. You're still going to lose. So you might as well go for the risk with more upside that could actually win you a round. Also, I found it a little weird that Devilwalk was all by himself in the site. Because if he had a teammate there and he died, that teammate probably could have picked up that gun and maybe try to go for 1 more kill. So he was kind of left alone there.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, and it's something I think we've seen a little bit too often when there's only 1 rifle alive. They don't put a lot of emphasis on keeping that 1 rifle alive. But now they've bought again, and it involves a max 7 on Schneider and then a bunch of FAMASs, so yeah, they can buy, but it's not really an impressive amount of equipment they have here.
Yeah. But SK are up 5-1. I mean, that's a very good start for them.
It is. I mean, it's a really impressive start, and you gotta wonder, because Fnatic, I mean, they haven't had that many rounds. They've had, what, basically 2 rounds where they can test out, you know, how it works with rifles, or maybe even just 1, and this is like the second one.
And even this is a fairly weak buy. Just look at Fnatic's equipment. They have a Mag 7, 3 FAMASs. So, I mean, they're just...
I mean, something that really worries me about this is that there's 2 smokes left on Fnatic right now. There's still just a minute left on the clock. So if SK just slow play this round, by the time they eventually push a bomb site, Fnatic will have no more smokes left to try and stop them.
And I think actually part of why Fnatic keep, regardless of being able to buy smokes, because I think they bought a few. I think they just used them really soon because they're afraid of SK's quick pushes, like the one we saw in the pistol round. Because like you said, these guys, the former LGB guys, they like to play fast. They like to do unexpected things. So maybe Fnatic just feel like they have to waste them there.
That could be it, and it could definitely backfire on them. Right now, we'll see. Trying to see if he can take a peek here. Schneider spots 1, and they're going to go for the archway. Seems like it might be a split push to the B-bomb site. Running through the CT spawn, in fact, as the bomb is all the way over on Banana. That's a big tell that Fnatic actually can't know at this point, but we know it, and that means pronax is going to be put to the test here.
And look at this. pronax is all alone. His teammate has actually rotated to A.
Oh, he still gets a double spray down. That's sick. He could have got the triple. Look, Emilio is on 18 health. I think pronax did a hell of a lot more than could be expected of him here.
That was a very good effort by him. 2 kills. And lots of delay.
And now SK decide, instead of defending the bomb, they're actually going to go aggressive and try and take the aim duel with Fnatic, and that loses them the round. Yeah,
I mean, SK definitely should have taken pronax out sooner. Granted, that second kill was a little lucky. He got a kill on a guy he wasn't trying to shoot. But really good effort by pronax. He definitely won them that round. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but SK actually came very close to running out of time on the clock. They planned it with like 2 seconds left.
What do you think about the positions they were in? Because once the bomb went down, there was 1 guy behind New Box, then 1 guy, like they were basically all to the right side of the bomb site. None of them were
those were poor positions, but it's also because they took so long to kill pronax that they couldn't set up better. So that was a problem with that, I think.
All right. Well, that's going to move us into the 8th round, where SK are still able to buy, but they don't have like a great economy either. There's 1 Galil in play and limited grenades. So even though they've been winning rounds in a row here, they're not out of control, and it's not like Fnatic are completely screwed yet.
No, definitely not. I mean, ever since Max Rounds 15 started being used, a game is never over even if you're down 10-0. Because you can still win 5 more rounds, win the second half pistol, all of a sudden it's tied. So a game is never over if you have 2 teams who are capable of going on those runs against each other.
That's really really interesting. Rogue actually, that smoke that's right there was put down by the CT side, and he used it to walk into bedroom, which is a potentially a little bit risky, but you could see Flusha was up there guarding. He couldn't see him. He was actually aiming for that very spot, so that's kind of a cool way to use the opponent's smokes against them, basically. Now he's setting up inside the hallways here, and it's going to be... This is one of the classic Fnatic plays. They smoke off towards here. They're going to smoke off the entire pit, so JW, he jumps down. He's not going to be able to help much, but early on, it's a quick trade coming in. JW does get the kill on Pita. Now it's going to be a 2-on-4, and it's looking really good for Fnatic.
Yeah, it was a nice stop there, but that was a fake for SK. Now SK are going to be taking over the B side, but Fnatic, I think Fnatic still has 3 players right there. Oh, and that's the team. Team kill by XM, who's now down to 8 health. That's a little unlucky.
And he doesn't have the bomb to kind of move it down. He's going to be spraying. Oh, he gets the one. If you got JW in the back, that would have been sick. But Flusha will return through the smoke. And Fnatic come out alive with only 2 members, but at least it's a round win.
Yeah, he was shooting perfectly at the second guy through the smoke, too. So that could have ended totally differently. But, I mean, that fake just didn't work at all because Fnatic completely shut down all the SK players attacking the A side. So they obviously instantly knew it was a fake.
Now look at the weapon that JW has, and he's going aggressive in the middle. He's actually going to be peeking. They just have pistols and eco rounds, so they're going to be rushing up Banana straight away. Schneider takes the kill, and it's going to be a double for him, and seems like a bit of a mow down. Pronax, even with a pistol, is going to be doing just fine, and now he's just waiting for Pita, so potentially a really quick eco round here.
Yeah. And that it was. Nice round by Fnatic. Get their money in order. It's 4-5 now, and it's looking like a good game.
I'm wondering if, I mean, the kind of smokes they threw right there into the A bomb side the previous round when they try and fake it out is something that we've seen some of the LGB players do before. So I'm wondering if that's a fake that's sort of based on the idea that this is a domestic matchup. So they realize the other team is probably going to recognize this play as well and think it's an A push.
I mean, it might. The thing is, we don't really know because we haven't seen SK play all that much.
Well, top of mid, JW looking down, and 3 people in apartments, that's quite a lot. Flusha, he's got the smoke up, he's going to spot a couple of people running by, and now it's actually no damage, surprisingly, even though he had the position to maybe even take a kill then. So now they lose control of the apartments, but they didn't really want it in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, Flusha was trying to be aggressive and try to maybe get a pick. It was a nice smoke there. He could always see them jumping across, but oddly enough, he did 0 damage, like you said. I really thought he would have at least dealt some over there. SK currently grouped up towards A, and one of the Fnatic players is actually pushed up into Banana. So Fnatic has been able to over-rotate 4 people into the A side, so it's going to be tough for SK to get in here now.
JW trying to guess the angle through the smoke, and they hear the AWP, so that gives them a little bit of information about where he is, but they must know that position is a really dynamic one. He can easily fall back to the B-bomb side if he wanted to. Pronax, this is pretty smart. He spots them very early, and can obviously, now he can make those mid-round calls that he's pretty good at.
Yep. JW misses the first entry kill coming into B, and now Pronax once again has to get a couple kills. He needs to get at least 1 kill coming into the site.
It's already been time for JW to kill. Pronax still surviving. The bomb is down. Pronax with a double, and JW gets yet another one. Goes for the final peek again. He just keeps peeking, doesn't wait for his teammates. That's kind of what you said in that interview you did. So now it's going to be on Emilio. He gets the first one and then gets shut down by devilwalk. So it's a good retake from Fnatic. But I'm not sure it was really even necessary that JW died then.
Yeah, it wasn't necessary, but at the same time, I think he was still hoping to get that kill before the bomb got planted.
Oh, yeah.
So it made a little sense to go for that there. Nice play by both JW and Pronax, although JW missed that opening shot there on the guys coming in through the grass, crouched down. Still, nice stop on that attack, and game's tied at 5.
So all of a sudden things are looking a lot better for Fnatic here, which is, I mean, good news for them. They're on the more favored side, so, I mean, I'd say they need to pick up maybe 9 rounds here on the first half, maybe. If they can make it 9-6, I think they're going to be happy.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think 9 would be good. But it really does look like we're going to be headed towards an 8-7 half either way, unless Fnatic just completely lock it down now.
They do a good job early on killing Pita, who's been doing really well, so that kill on him is probably going to be important. And looks like SK maybe thinking about going for another A push, but look at the stack they have here already. Fnatic have 4 members more or less at the A bomb site. Are they walking into a death trap?
It does look that way. If they do wind up attacking here, I don't see how they win with 4 defenders there and Pita already dead. That also might be why they are walking into a death trap, because Pita probably called that earlier and now no one's there to make an adjusting call. Flusha gets 2 nice kills. And yeah, that's definitely going to be around. Devilwalk and Flusha clean it up. And all of a sudden, Fnatic have just completely regained control of the game.
That's just very impressive. And, you know, again, it's a pretty good call from Fnatic having that many people there. Realizing that's pretty what SK were going to do. So, I mean, that's that's around without any bomb plant either. So they're lacking some money now. They're going to be CSET 75s almost all around again.
Yeah, it's like Tourny said before the match went live. Fnatic likes to just peek places to try to find out information. And so far, the problem for SK has been that Fnatic always sends someone in banana, mostly pronax, to just look and see if anyone's there. And he's always able to let his team know that he's all alone and that Schneider can rotate to A. And once SK attacks A with 4 defenders there, it's already game over, it seems.
Oh, pita doing incredible work, and JW actually losing to an unarmored target, even though he had an AWP as well, so maybe a little bit too aggressive once again. That's going to cost Fnatic, and they got to be careful, because even though they've won a lot of rounds in a row now, they've actually lost so many members each time that if SK win 1 or 2 rounds here, it's going to be critical once again. Rogue up here in the apartments looking to take a quick headshot with the P250, and it's not quite headshot range, but it still would have worked out maybe if he had got that initial headshot. But Fnatic stay alive with 3 members. That's still a really good eco round, though.
Yep, definitely is a good save round, but it's just not enough for now. I mean, SK has been losing grip of this game now for like, what, 5 straight rounds?
Yeah.
And they've had 6 straight rounds, I think.
Yeah.
It was 5-1. I mean, there were a couple somewhat close rounds, but for the most part, Fnatic seem to be just taking control. And SK really need to win a round or 2 here, as JW just completely goes aggressive again in the hallway. He's going to go for this pick with an op, and just lands it on Rogue. Rogue's had a tough match so far. I think he's something like 1-10 at the bottom of the scoreboard.
Not been his game.
He's 1-11
just yet. Oh yeah, 1-11, you're right. But the big change up here is the fact that Maikelele has also picked up an AWP, or XM if you prefer, has picked up that AWP. But I mean, if it had been him waiting in the hallways, maybe that would have worked out. But it's kind of tricky to actually try and open the T side of Inferno.
Yeah. We did see Alex get a couple of kills in that Berserk game, though.
Yeah. But as you pointed out during that game, it wasn't pick-off picks he got.
Yeah, they were entries. Yeah. They were after plan kills.
And right now, what SK need are really good entry kills, it seems.
I mean, Fnatic's basically just playing really passively for the most part after taking a couple early peaks, and SK just walk into their traps and they can win. So obviously, currently, SK can't continue to play this way. They are the ones who need to make an adjustment.
Oh, there it is. JW peeking a little bit aggressively. He thought they weren't going to run through the Molotov, and they weren't. They were just hiding, and got a good headshot in there, Emilio. Now the smokes and flashes are going to go off, and what are they going to do? Flusha takes a good kill, taking down Pita now. Well, it's a 4-on-3, but Fnatic don't have that much health. At least one of them don't. They keep pushing into the A bomb side here, SK. They need to, at the very least, get the bomb down and preferably start winning rounds again, because there aren't that many left on the first half, and Fnatic have really sort of taken over the game at this point. There is going to be a bomb plant, and now can they hold it down? There's Maikelele picking up another kill, or actually the first kill of the round for him. He's going for another one, but he misses that shot, which he probably shouldn't have. Emilio inside the bomb site. Quick kill on one. Now it's a 1-on-1 Schneider versus SKYTTEN, and he's going to get the headshot as well. A great double kill, and look at the fans. Absolutely. There are some really dedicated fans here.
Yeah, I think the SK brand just has fans.
Yeah, probably.
They built that fan base up since, like, what, 2001?
It has been a while.
Apparently more than Fnatic. Like, I would expect Fnatic to get more.
Yeah, I agree.
More cheering at Dreamhack than SK. Like, that's just my hunch, but I guess not. 7-6, SK finally breaks that streak of Fnatic, and let's see if they can string some rounds together here. Early trading banana. Schneider also fairly low on health.
Fnatic actually putting 3 people. Oh, I'm wondering if yeah, this seems like a pause. Actually, just a little bit of a lag spike there coming in. Schneider keeps peeking, and he's going to go down. SKYTTEN picking up that kill. Now it's 4-on-3. And do you think SK Gaming, I mean, are they good at playing this? Do you think someone like Pita, can he make a good call to win this 4-on-3?
Yeah, I think so. But at the same time, pronax is also pretty good. I mean, now he's dead, so he can't. I'm not sure if you're allowed to talk at Dreamhack when they're dead. But he's also a pretty good on-the-fly caller. I think they're fairly similar in the way they like to call. Let's see. Currently, all of Fnatic are rotating towards B.
Oh, they're sneaking in. They're not checking the fountain, and devilwalk will pick up the 1 kill. Rogue is next, who's not had the best first half so far. Trying to take down devilwalk, but he gets 2 kills before he goes down. Now it's a 2-on-2. They want to plant, but JW is there. And now it's on Maikelele. Time is running out, and it will be JW saving the round for Fnatic. Very nicely done. But maybe even more so, devilwalk getting those 2 kills in that fountain.
Yeah, I'm not sure if SK just had no flashes left at all, or any smokes, but I mean, if they did, they definitely should have used some, because they just walked right into devilwalk's crosshair there, and he's got 2 kills where he had most should have gotten 1. If they trade devilwalk's kill and smoke CT spawn out, there's almost no way they lose that round. But now they're once again fairly broke, and a 9-6 first half for Fnatic would be pretty good here, I think.
That would be, yeah, I think Fnatic are going to be really glad if it ends up like that. Grenades out, misses a little bit. Fnatic, SK, they only have pistols, so they're just going for the rush train up here. Now they're standing in fire, and they're all going to get mowed down. Look at that. Flusha with 4 kills. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and that's going to be it. Fnatic making it 9-6. That was a brutal slaughter up in those apartments.
Yeah, that really was. And that's like, what, the 3rd time, I think? Someone's done like 3 or 4 people push from apartments, and they've never gotten out of that doorway yet at this tourney, right?
Yeah, you're right. It is failed. They tried the one with the fake. They all got mowed down, and the fake got killed afterwards, and they tried a couple of times later. So do you think that's SK being too optimistic, or is it, I mean, why does a team keep doing the same thing if it fails?
It's the definition of insanity.
So they're just crazy.
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's insanity.
Do you think they come up with excuses every time it fails? They say that would have worked, except this happened, and next time we're banking on the fact that it won't happen.
Well, I mean, it depends if they think something odd happened that wouldn't happen in the long run. But I mean, to me, it just looks like everybody who plays on the apartment is just gonna mow down anybody coming out of there. So, I mean, that's all there is to it. Fnatic definitely, once they got into that game from that bad start, they definitely looked like the clearly stronger team here. It played better overall.
Yeah.
XM hasn't really played that well. I felt like he was the player who really could have put SK over the top in this game. And also Rogue has just been really, really, really under. I mean, 1 kill in the first half. So that's unacceptable. You're not going to beat Fnatic if you have a player who gets 1 kill in the entire half. So,
and you got to wonder if that's the idea that he's maybe a little bit less experienced than everyone else, so it could be a little bit intimidating playing on land like this for maybe not the first time, but at least you know.
Yeah, it definitely could be a factor, of course. I mean, there's a lot of crowd here on this side, so much more so than earlier in the morning, I think.
Look, they're going to go for the gold train right into the bomb side, but there's Maikelele picking up a kill. Pita with a headshot as well. And now finally the return from Fnatic. Pronax going to pick up the 1 kill, but they're running out of players to live here. devilwalk tries with the burst. He gets the 1. He's got 3 bullets left, and he's in a 1-on-3. He picks up a different pistol, but that had no bullets in either. And this does not look like it's going to work out for devilwalk. He's a pretty good player, but this is not going to be happening. And Rogue, finally the one to get a kill. Maybe boosting his confidence a little bit.
Yeah, and that's a start.
That very likely means SK is going to be bringing it back to 9-9 unless something crazy happens.
No, Fnatic's going to buy on 3rd round. That's what Pronax loves doing. I think they're going to go for a full save now, and then they're going to buy on the 3rd round. Because I feel like that's what Fnatic always does. It's just the way Pronax likes to play.
Oh, well, we're about to find out. Hopefully, maybe a little bit of a... Oh, actually, no pulse coming in here, so... They did pick up some C75s, but not like a heavy investment, so they could maybe still go for it if they get some kills in.
Yeah, that's a really odd choice. Let's see. 1200.
Yeah, because they didn't get the bomb plant in the last round, so normally people will be buying armor, or as you said, doing a full save, but in between, like halfway.
It really is an odd call. Maybe just because Fnatic know they have so many rounds to play with that they think it might make sense to save twice instead of trying to gain the early lead by winning the 3rd round and breaking SK's bank.
Well, they're going to try and push the back aside here, and Emilio actually goes down after getting a pretty good double kill, but that still means actually no bomb plan. Maikelele is here really quickly, so that's good, because if Fnatic get the bomb down, they will definitely be buying in the next round.
And that would have been a good chance for Rogue to try to get some kills and further boost his confidence, but I mean, their B just looked terrible. They got run over by Glock, so...
Yeah, that's a scary...
So if I'm Fnatic, I do something towards A on the next round when I buy, and I'm just gonna go to B, because that, first of all, Rogue plays there, and he's been, like, underwhelming would be a major compliment in this game so far.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So I want to go to that dude's place.
That would be smart. I definitely can see Fnatic trying for something like that if they realize that what's going on. That's a great grenade going to rain into the boiler room. And then the P90 to pick it up, just spraying down at least the one person Britain running and gunning at the same time. That's sort of what the P90 is for. And Pronax goes down. So that's now 9-9. They've equalized the score. But that weak link potentially at the B bomb site, that might be what Fnatic have identified as well.
Well, also, I mean, I feel like the most important thing is here that SK have tied the game by just winning a ton of a ton of pistol rounds and anti-eco rounds. I mean, Fnatic have won full-blown gun rounds, so Fnatic has still looked way better in this game so far, I think. Currently, Fnatic have all AKs. SK have 2 FAMASs, so once again, Fnatic definitely have the advantage, I think, in this round. All else equal.
I have to agree, and as I said before the game started, I think Fnatic is a team that's really cool to watch on the T side. They have some really great strats, so I'm wondering if we're going to see some of them. Right now, they're just taking control of apartments, and it seems like very standard play at this point. So I guess they're allowed to take a few rounds, maybe to feel out SK a little bit.
Yep.
Pop flash.
That's a nice setup there. And he was so close to getting at least one more kill there.
And then JW returns.
Yeah, JW returns, takes out pita, and that's going to equalize it. Pronax, Schneider, and JW all have taken on a lot of damage, though.
Oh, you sort of wish he would just have kept spraying then, because it looked like such a perfect opportunity to spray down 3 people. But I mean, it's maybe a little bit easier for us. We don't have any pressure. We can just sit here and relax.
Yeah, we also basically have wall hack, so we know when they're blind, when they're looking the other way around. You know, that I feel like that helps a little.
It does. Definitely, I think you play better with wall hack. There's Emilio in the back defending. Schneider goes down. Now Pronax and JW are left, and they're going to get the 1 kill in, but that might not be enough here. 1-on-3 for Pronax. If he can take this, it's not even going to be one of the sickest plays, but it's not even going to happen. Maikelele will take him down, and SK take the round lead here, 10-9.
And that was nice play by Rogue, getting 2 kills there with, I believe, a FAMAS. So nice job by him. Definitely allowed SK to stay in that round.
And there was no bomb plant for Fnatic. They're actually ecoing again here, Lurpus. I don't think it's anywhere near time for Fnatic to start panicking, but I would like it once they get rifles again to try and see if they can do some of those stats that they've been really good at doing in the past. Maybe smoking off that B bomb site like they do, and then planting the bomb forward in the bomb site. But they can do the same at the A bomb site.
Yeah. Well, this is safe right now, Fnatic. So SK are gonna extend their lead, and that's what's really important. See SK getting pumped up. What's really important now for SK is that none of their players died, so they actually built up a lot of money on that round.
That's true.
So now even if they were to lose a round, they still have plenty of money to work with. So Fnatic actually probably starting to feel a little bit of pressure now.
They might be. Now let's see. There are 2 smoke strats that I can think of that Fnatic are really good at doing. The one is at the B bomb site I've been talking to death basically, and the other one is at the A bomb site, where there's the standard plant that everyone does, but you can actually plant a little bit further up in that tiny box that sort of pushes out on the bomb site. But in the middle, Maikelele picking up some great kills, and then JW with the 1 return might not be enough. Fnatic, they are pushing in towards the archway, but as long as SKYTTEN is still here, they might not be able to get into the bomb site that easily, especially because he has a Molotov to cut them off here. And they're boxed in.
devilwalk is taking on a lot of damage. He's down to 18 health.
And there's Rogue picking up 1. Emilio with the next kill. It's on JW. He picks up the 1, but he's still in a 1-on-3 after that. And it's not going to be easy finding his way out. He gets not the round. He's going to get 1 more kill, but that's pretty much it. And you're right, SK, they are hyped. They're getting pumped up here. Not so Swedish, it seems.
Yeah, apparently not. And that's 12-9 now. And once again, I mean, Fnatic, do you have enough money now to buy every round? They keep losing. They've lost so many in a row, but at least if they get the bomb down. But I mean, they really do need to start winning now. You look at SK, 10 grand, 6 grand, 4 grand. They have a lot of money. So pressure's on Fnatic now to win some rounds. Because SK have actually started looking pretty solid on the CT side.
They definitely have.
And I mean, for most teams, Inferno is a little sleepy-sided map. Not by much.
No, not by much.
But
you're right.
a tiny bit. So that also speaks for SK's advantage.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit worried here. I really want to see Fnatic try and do some of the stuff that they've been so well known for in the past, but right now it's not happening. They're just trying to push in towards quad, and that's a great pick off though. Schneider actually got the first one on Maikelele, so they just trade evenly at the beginning, and now it's a 4-on-4. Still enough time here for them to do something else. Schneider dropping very low, but also almost killing SKYTTEN, and now devilwalk trading again here with Pronax. Pronax actually going down, and then Rogue dying right afterwards. There's Pita with the pick off on Flusha. 2-on-3 here. Do you see it happening?
That's 1-on-3 now.
Oh, wow.
Pita spotted the last player. And there we go. It's going to be 13-9. And, you know, it's starting to feel like we might not get that Fnatic Virtus match that we were just hyping up in advance.
No, but we might, I don't know, we might see SK playing Versus instead. And I mean, the way SK is performing right now and the way they're getting super excited, you see Michael at the beginning just like freaking out every time they win. It is kind of entertaining. That's a 4-round lead right now, Lurpus, and Fnatic, they still don't get any bomb plants. They just, they're
not even getting close to winning rounds. It's not like they're losing close rounds. They're just getting ran over right now.
This time they lose a player early on to a really aggressive banana push that SK had locked down.
And look at devilwalk and Flusha's health. They're both down to 39 health. So it's already a devastating round start for Fnatic once again.
Not exactly looking good for the Dreamhack Winter Champions.
No.
This is where you...
And second place finishers from last year's summer event.
True, very true. I don't know. This is where they'd like to take a time out maybe and talk to Khan, calm them down a little bit, see if that was a possibility, but there's no such thing. They're now running the clock kind of low, and SK still defending with Molotovs and everything. Flusha getting forced forward from that Molotov, and he gets taken down by Emilio. That's now a double kill for him, and they, I don't know, they're just running their heads against the wall right now, it seems.
And Rogue still playing in the B side. Let's see what he can do here. Well, actually, 30 seconds left.
Fnatic, they pushed through their own smoke, running through construction, maybe trying to see, but yeah, Emilio.
But look where Emilio and Rogue are. They're in perfect spots. And Rogue just gets all the kills.
Ah, well, I think at the beginning of this half, I just managed to call him the weak link in the B bomb side, but stepping it up some, I mean...
No, Rogue has been really good now on CT's side.
Yeah.
He was atrocious in the first half, which is why we gave him some shit, but I mean, he's been playing really well now. He has nine kills now in the second half.
That's pretty encouraging, especially if SK is going to be moving on in the tournament. It's nice to see that all their players are actually able to step it up if they just get a little bit going that way.
We shouldn't get ahead of ourselves too much, though, just yet. Because even if they win this match, they still have to win one more game to get through. And odds have it that will be against Fnatic again.
That's very true. That's very true. Not going to be easy beating Fnatic twice, and definitely not going to be easy trying to beat Virtus Pro.
No.
I don't think that's going to happen. Well, we'll have to see here. Maikelele getting caught off guard, and that's a good kill. devilwalk taking him down, but look how low they all are on Fnatic. It's a 2-on-4. So if SK get a quick pick-off, they might actually go for it here.
Let's see what Rogue can do.
He's looking for that shot, and he just needs to land one bullet on Pronax or maybe one on devilwalk, and it's all over here. The bomb, though, not planted quite yet. There's the bomb plant, and looks like they're going to try and fall back.
It almost looks like Emilio might think it might be in B, I think. From the way he ran at first. Yeah, he fell back now.
Oh,
two really quick kills by SK. All on Flusha now.
I'm wondering if Emilio ran back to pick up a grenade or something, because he came back with a smoke as well. Now Flusha's alone 1-on-2, and he's going to go down. Emilio gets the kill, and SK retake the bomb site 2-on-4. That is actually very difficult.
Can we get the camera on Karn for the next round? No?
We can try. I think, someone could probably tell the cameraman to do that, but this was an incredible retake.
Yeah, we see SK's retake here. It's really good teamwork there. And I think you're right. I think he probably did go back to pick up a smoke from one of his fallen teammates.
I'm going to go back and look at the demo, because if he really did that, that's some heads-up thinking. I think many players would not be able to have the presence of mind to actually remember that, or even just hear the call from a teammate. Now we're looking at the 25th round. The score is 15-9 here. And SK surprising everybody. Definitely thought Fnatic were favored this, but they just aren't here. Rogue going to go down, but Emilio immediately with the return kill. And that seems like something they've been really good at over at that banana location. Just returning kills is like a basic thing.
And 6 match points now.
Oh yeah, you're right. But there's the return though. devilwalk takes one down. Pita up by the balcony takes one. Falls down, very nearly kills some guy mid-air. Now grenade is going to rain out as well. And they're defending it so well. Pronax is going to be alone. And it's a 1-on-2. And Fnatic, I don't think they were expecting this. Pronax trying to keep his team alive in a 1-on-1 against Emilio. He's got the AK. He's going to walk out. The smoke is up, and he's just going to be spraying through it. That's basically like free spray for him. There's no risk doing that.
Yeah, but he also tells Pronax where he's coming from.
That's the one
thing,
maybe.
Pronax did not know he was coming from spawn, for sure. He was looking at lane at that point, so gave up his position. It's a 1v1 now, and this definitely does favor Pronax now at this point.
Grenade's going to come out. No grenades for Emilio. He doesn't have a smoke or a flash or anything. He's going to go for the straight defuse. He waits. Pronax seeks out, and Emilio is going to take it. And SK, they beat Fnatic in the first game here, the group stage in Group B. Unbelievable stuff. That's a serious upset. I mean, you guys did predict it early on. You said, yeah, maybe SK is the one team that could cause a bit of an upset here in the group, and you're right. There it is.
Yeah, I'm still not buying all of it though until they do it in the elimination match, the knockout game, because that's the one that truly matters. We've seen so often when the better team, air quotes, loses the opening game where there's nothing except the chance to win the group on the line.